Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Snack English. Before we start, I want you to listen to this sentence. What ya gonna do tomorrow?
Wait, Adam, stop. What was that? It sounded like one long, strange word. What ya gonna do?
Exactly, Sarah. That is the problem. In my head, I said, what are you going to do? But when I speak naturally, it sounds like, what ya gonna do?
Wow, that is so frustrating for English learners. I mean, I know the words what, are, and you, but when you mix them together like a smoothie, I get lost.
A smoothie. That is a great way to describe it, Sarah. And that is exactly what we are talking about today. Why does English sound so fast? And how can you understand it without feeling a headache?
You know, Adam, many of our listeners tell me the same thing. They say, Sarah, I understand my teacher, I understand the news, but when I watch a movie or talk to a friend from London or New York, I feel like a beginner again.
Right. It makes you feel like you studied the wrong language. But here's the secret. English speakers are not actually fast, they're just lazy.
Lazy? Really? Please explain that.
Yes, our mouths want to do less work, so we connect the end of one word to the start of the next word. We call this linking. We don't say pick up the phone, we say pick up the phone.
Oh, I see. So it is not about speed, it's about the bridge between the words.
Yes, today, and we are going to give you the map to those bridges. By the end of this episode, your ears will work differently.
Are we going to do grammar? Because grammar makes me sleepy.
No boring grammar today, Sarah. I promise. Here's our plan for today. First, we'll look at the 5 biggest reasons why English sounds connected.
Okay, like the whatcha thing?
Yes, things like that. Then we're going to do something very special. We call it the shadowing lab. We'll play short clips from real life and we'll practice together, step by step.
Oh, I love that. So the listeners can practice speaking and listening at the same time.
Exactly. And in the middle of the episode, we will talk about why translating in your head is actually killing your listening skills.
That sounds very important. I think many people do that. They hear English, translate to their language, and then they miss the next sentence.
Exactly. It's like a car crash in the brain, but we'll fix it today. So, everyone, grab your coffee, put on your headphones, and let's get started.
I'm ready, Adam. Let's go. What is the first secret?
The first secret is about the most common word in English, the word to. Did you know that native speakers almost never say to?
What? No, to, but we use it every day.
In school, we learned it sounds like to, right?
Right. I want to go. Nice to meet you. It's a very clear oo sound.
Exactly. But in real life, native speakers are, what did we say?
Lazy.
Exactly. We don't have time for to. It takes too much energy for the mouth. So to becomes a very short sound, t, or sometimes just a t sound.
T? So instead of I want to go, it's I want to go?
Yes. Listen to this. I have to go. Native speed, I have to go. See? The to is almost invisible. It's just a small bridge to the next word.
Wow, I have to go. It does sound much more natural. But Adam, what about nice to meet you?
Great example. We say, nice to meet you. The to is like a tiny whisper. If you are waiting to hear a loud to, you will miss the whole sentence.
So the first secret is stop looking for to and start listening for ta. I love that. What's the second secret?
The second secret is the consonant to vowel bridge. This is where most students get very confused.
That sounds a bit technical, Adam. Can you give us an example?
Of course, think about the phrase, pick it up. 3 words. How would you say it slowly, Sarah?
Pick it up.
Now listen to the smoothie version. Picky tup.
Picky tup? It sounds like one word, like a brand of Japanese candy or something.
Exactly. Picky tup. What happened here? The end K at the end of pick moved to the I in it, and the T in it moved to the U in up.
Oh, so the words literally hold hands.
Yes, they are holding hands very tightly. Pick it up becomes picky tup. Check it out becomes checkied out.
Wait, did you say doubt? Like a D sound?
Ah, you have a good ear, Sarah. Yes, in American English, when a T is between two vowels, it often sounds like a fast D. So check it out sounds like checkied out.
This is mind-blowing. No wonder I don't understand movies. I'm looking for a T and you're giving me a D.
Precisely. And when you don't know this rule, your brain keeps searching for check it out, but the movie already moved to the next scene.
Okay, so let me summarize. Secret 1, 2 becomes ta. Secret 2, words hold hands, and sometimes T becomes D, correct?
Perfect. You're ready for the next 3 secrets. Welcome to the Shadowing Lab. This is where we stop talking and start doing. Sarah, are you ready to sweat a little?
My mouth is ready. My brain is ready. Let's do this, Adam. What is our first phrase?
Okay, our first phrase is a very common question. Listen to the robot version first. What are you doing tonight?
Okay. What are you doing tonight? Easy.
Now let's apply the secrets. We will link what and are, and we will make you very short. Listen, what you doing tonight?
What you doing tonight? Oh, the G in doing is a ghost too.
Exactly! We don't say doing, we say doin'. Okay, everyone, let's practice. We will do it in 3 steps. Step 1, slow. Repeat after me. Whatcha doin' tonight? Step 2, medium speed. What you doin' tonight?
Can I try the fast one, Adam?
Go for it, Sarah.
What you doing tonight?
Perfect. Step 3, native speed for everyone listening. Give it all you've got. What you doin' tonight? Part 2, the business challenge.
Okay, that was fun, but what if I'm at work? I can't say whatcha to my boss, can I?
Maybe not. Let's try something more professional. Here is the phrase, I will talk to him about the international project.
Oh, wow, that's a long one. I will talk to him about the international project.
Let's apply our chameleon and ghost secrets here. Talk to him becomes talkdem, and international becomes, remember?
International, no T.
You got it! And remember the hills and valleys. The hills are talk and project. Everything else is a quiet valley.
Okay, this is tricky. Let me hear it all together.
Listen, I'll talk dim about the international project.
I'll talk dim about the international project. Did I do it?
That was amazing, Sarah. Now let's let the listeners try. Listen, I'll talk dim about the international project. I'll talk dim about the international project.
I feel like a secret agent speaking a hidden code.
It feels like that, doesn't it? But that is exactly how you sound natural. You're not saying words, you're playing music.
You know, Adam, hearing you say talked him reminds me of a very embarrassing story from my first week in London.
Oh no, is this the story about the coffee shop?
Yes. I went to a cafe and the barista said something that sounded like, "Do you want anything else?"
Do you want anything else?
Exactly. But in my head, I was looking for, do you want anything else? Because I didn't hear the do, I just stood there looking at him. I thought he was speaking a different language.
That is so common. He deleted the do, he linked the want and anything, and he deleted the G at the end.
I felt so stupid. I asked him to repeat it 3 times. If I knew these secrets back then, I would have saved myself a lot of blushing.
And that's why we're doing this, to save our listeners from that blushing. Okay, before we go to the next lab, let's do a quick listening challenge.
Ooh, I love challenges. Everyone, listen closely. Adam is going to say a sentence with 3 or 4 of our secrets. Try to guess what it is.
Ready? I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait, what? One more time, please?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, I heard whatcha, so that's what are you, and talking about. But what was the first part? I don't know?
That is a classic. I don't know becomes I don't know. The D and T disappear.
I don't know. Wow. So the whole sentence is, I don't know what you are talking about?
Bingo! Let's let the listeners try to say it. Repeat after me, the smoothie version. I don't know what you're talking about.
Adam, I have a question. Why is it so hard for us to just hear the sounds? Why do we always try to translate to our mother tongue?
That's a deep question, Sarah. It's because our brains love certainty. We want to be 100% sure of every word. But in English, you have to be okay with only being 70% sure.
70%? That sounds scary.
Think of it like a puzzle. If you see a picture of a cat, but the tail is missing, you still know it's a cat, right?
Of course.
English is the same. If you hear what you doin', you might miss the R, but your brain knows the meaning. The translation trap is when you stop the whole movie to find that one missing puzzle piece.
So you're saying we should focus on the hills, the big words, and let the valleys just flow?
Exactly. Don't be a translator, be a detective. Okay, Sarah, we've done casual and professional. Now let's go to the airport. Imagine you were lost and you need to ask for help.
Oh, the airport is the scariest place to speak English. Everyone is in a hurry.
Exactly. So they speak even faster. Here's the sentence. Could you tell me where the check-in desk is?
Could you tell me where the check-in desk is?
Now let's apply the chameleon secret. Could you becomes could ya, and check-in links together to sound like one word, check-in.
Could you tell me where the check-in desk is? Wow, that feels like I'm sliding on ice. It's so smooth.
I love that, sliding on ice. Okay, listeners, your turn. Let's do the slow slide first. Repeat. Could ya tell me where the check-in desk is? Now, let's pick up speed. Could you tell me where the check-in desk is?
Adam, I noticed something. You didn't say the very clearly. It sounded like the.
That is a good catch, Sarah. The is a valley word. We don't want to spend energy on it. The. Okay, one last time. Full speed, everyone. Could you tell me where the check-in desk is?
Okay, Adam, give me one more. Something people say all the time in movies.
Okay, this one is a classic. It's about regret. I should have called you earlier.
I know this one. I should have called you earlier.
In real life, should have becomes a tiny word, should've, or even shorter, shoulda.
Shoulda? Like the word soda?
Almost. I shoulda called you earlier. Look at called you. It becomes called ya.
This is like magic. I shoulda called you earlier.
Let's practice, everyone. This is a big one. I shoulda called ya earlier. Now the whole smoothie. I shoulda called ya earlier.
Wow, my mouth is actually tired, Adam, but I feel like I'm finally hearing the music you talked about, but I still have a problem.
What's that, Sarah?
When I hear shoulda, my brain stops. It says, wait, what is shoulda? Is that a new verb? And while I'm thinking, the speaker says 5 more sentences and I miss everything.
That, my friend, is the translation trap. Your brain is trying to be a perfect translator. It wants to see the words in your head.
Yes, I feel like I'm reading a book in my mind while I'm listening.
And that is why you feel tired. Listening is like catching a ball. If you stop to look at your hand every time you catch the ball, you will miss the next one.
So, how do I stop? How do I just catch the ball?
You have to change your goal. Your goal is not to understand words. Your goal is to understand meaning.
But don't words make the meaning?
Not always. If I walk into the room and I'm wet and I say, "It's raining cats and dogs out there," do you need to know the word dogs to know I'm wet?
No, I see you are wet and I hear your tone.
Exactly. Context is 50% of listening. The translation trap happens because we don't trust the context. We only trust the dictionary.
So the secret is trust your ears, trust the situation, and let the small words go.
Precisely. If you miss a ghost or a chameleon, don't panic. Stay with the speaker. Follow the hills, the loud words, and your brain will fill in the valleys automatically.
This has been such an eye-opening episode, Adam, but I don't want to forget all of this by tomorrow. What should I do?
I have a challenge for everyone listening. We call it the 10-10-10 rule.
10-10-10? Sounds like a secret code.
It is. For the next 30 days, do this. 10 minutes of active listening. Listen to a podcast or a video without subtitles. Don't try to understand everything. Just try to find the hills and valleys. 10 minutes of shadowing. Take one sentence, just one, and repeat it 20 times until you can say it as a smoothie. 10 minutes of mimicking. Watch a movie scene and try to copy the emotion and the speed, even if you don't know the words.
30 minutes a day?
Exactly. Consistency is better than intensity. If you do this for 30 days, your brain will stop being a translator and start being a listener.
I'm going to start today. I'm going to shadow that shoulda called you sentence until I sound like a movie star.
I believe in you, Sarah, and I believe in all of you listening.
This was amazing, Adam. Thank you for for unfaking the English for us.
Anytime. Remember, guys, English isn't fast, it's just connected. Keep practicing, keep snacking, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye, everyone.